Hey Melanie, we're back. Help me remember, you need to read about CMV on the March of Dimes webpage. Please and thank you. All right. You just did food allergies. You've done food allergies in the past. So we have several children in the building that have an EpiPen or an AviPen. We want to be very aware of the children that have severe allergies that, could cause, help me remember, what's it called? Anaphylaxis. Thank you, Rachel. So being mindful if a child has a severe peanut allergy or severe milk allergy or fill in the blank, whatever it is. Do not give them peanut butter crackers like I did once, embarrassingly. Thankfully, they were okay. She was okay. But being strategic about where children are sitting, one of the big, huge reasons why we wash hands before and after they eat, why we clean the table. If a child is, younger and is not able to self-manage well, giving them a strategic place to sit that isn't around a child that is eating something that they're severely allergic to, is best practice. And then, of course, if a child is having a severe reaction, it could be a child that doesn't have an EpiPen that's having a severe reaction. If your gut says something is wrong, you call 911. You don't need to wait and get a second opinion from me or from Rachel or from another staff member. You call 911, and that sets the dominoes in motion to get help here as quickly as possible. Yes.
Okay, so as new staff, I know sometimes there may be a scenario, even in passing, hey, I have to go to the bathroom. Will you watch aftercare for a second?
Mm-hmm.
And kids are snacking. If we could have a short compiled list of the kids that do have them in the whole school, so we can know, we always knew this child, and now that we're not involved in the other classrooms, who knows? And I could let that happen.
Yeah.
Especially younger ones that have no discretion.
Yeah, the aftercare scenario is a good one. Yeah, and the goal at Westmore for aftercare, primary and elementary can be together for a short amount of time for aftercare, but infants and toddlers are supposed to have their own separate. So that helps some. But having a list of everyone with a severe allergy in the school,
who has a severe allergy.
Because if they're in aftercare, they're the medical bag that has their AviPen or their EpiPen, needs to be handy.
Yeah.
It needs to be passed on to the person doing aftercare. That's a really good point and something to keep on the radar. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thank you. So supervision during high-risk activities such as eating and outdoor play. So children, particularly in the toddler classroom, but also in primary, need to be monitored while they're eating. So you need to have a visual of the kiddos that are eating. So in these spaces, that is the most challenge because there's half walls and, it becomes difficult. At Westmore, the sight lines will be so much better. But, can a child be drinking water at the table while the staff member who's supposed to be observing those that are eating or drinking be doing something else? No. They have to have somebody watching them, even if they're taking a drink of water. Last year, when Mitzi was here monitoring, there was a child drinking at a table, and nobody was paying particular attention to them. And she's like, even if they're drinking, somebody has to be watching. So eating and drinking is considered high-risk activity. So the person who's monitoring eating/drinking can't have other responsibilities. So their attention has to be on the child, which again has been tricky for us in this building. Any questions particular to eating and drinking?
We just have to do that for our class.
I know, because I'm sure that we do it all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, we
It
have to
happens.
multitask
Yeah,
all
it
the
happens.
time. But
I know.
I think like maybe a person is like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you're in charge of that.
Yeah.
Like all day, making sure.
Yeah, you sit with
eats
the
and drinks.
We
like-
used to kind of rotate at one point. The class was larger, so it was like different. We really had to like,
Mm-hmm.
as to who, like, you do snack,
Yeah.
you stay in there that time. So yeah, it's something to think about, especially if we have an influx of kids.
Well,
Mhm,
even
mhm.
even whenever like we're putting food for them, like I don't watch them. I give them the food, and then I have to go get another child to eat.
Yeah,
The other
'cause
one's
that's
putting them
true.
on the potty, and the other one is like breaking up a fight.
Mhm,
Yeah,
You
mhm,
know what I'm saying?
mhm,
Like we're
mhm.
all like everywhere, so
Yeah,
we need to.
we do. And all this training always kind of like sparks like, oh,
Yeah.
I should do better.
Yeah, no, it does. It's good. I mean, I would say, like, you know, if somebody was in here in the main classroom, you know, working with kids that were wrapping up lessons, somebody's in the bathroom, and there's kids that are starting to get out their food, like that third person would, like, need to be in this space. Like, if you're helping.
We're definitely in there.
We usually will try to never have 30.
Mhm.
Like, per se, like, I don't know about future, but now.
Mhm.
Like, so that's where it, like,
Well, and the thing is, like, when we're taking the food out, like, I can't be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like,
Yeah. I mean, obviously, there's going to be multiple kids they're eating, and you only have two eyes, and like you're doing the best you can by monitoring the kids that are eating. So like, it's okay to be opening somebody's cheese stick, and your eyeballs can't be on the child over here, but they will be quickly.
okay.
So it's just being present in the room, and you're attending to
Then we have-
consumption of food and consumption of drinking. Not like there's always a third eye in the room that has no other responsibility, like not even helping with food, but like
somebody has to be with
they
you.
have to be there attending,
Yeah, I mean,
and it can't be
definitely.
like, oh, I'm getting somebody's shoes on, and it's like, I'm the food person, I'm the food drink person. And if you guys are in work cycle and somebody's like, I'm thirsty, I want to drink, then like somebody needs to be over there with them while they're taking a drink. Okay. Outdoor play. Again, the big thing is supervision, and looking to see, hey, is there any broken stuff on the playground? Is there like ants on the playground? Things just to be mindful of that come up that could potentially be unsafe. And if there's something that can't be repaired or needs to be repaired or is just done, but you can't leave the playground to take care of it, just text me or Rachel, and we'll come and we'll remove it from the playground. And then, as much as we support and endorse staff relationships, like we want you all to converse and build relationships with each other, that's huge, and not at the expense of supervision. So just being mindful that yes, like good, rich conversations should happen and can happen while you're on the playground, and making sure that you're attending to children. So I mean, it's a fine line, it's a dance, but like I never want to be like, no, you can't be talking to another staff member, but just not at the expense of supervision. So it's like congregating versus spreading out on the playground, and like still being able to communicate with each other, but again, just not at the expense of keeping everybody safe. Any questions about playground? Let's see. So there's one more video that I'll have you watch. It's called think it's called Forever Shaken, and it's like 25-minute YouTube video about shaken baby syndrome and just like a family's experience with it, and then
Is it in the email?
it should be, yes. But if it's not, it's really easy to find. It's called Forever Shaken.
I think.
And it may be in there. But yeah, watch that one. Rachel, if you'd watch that one too,
Okay.
that would be great.
Is it? Have you emailed it to me?
It's on that email that.
And you may not even have got, you probably
Ask me
didn't.
how long it's been
Yeah.
Yeah, he sent us the email where it says Montessori stuff.
But I probably didn't send it to you. Yeah,
Okay.
I probably didn't send it
Just
to you.
send it to me and I'll watch it.
Totally.
I remember it.
We could do it. Are you gonna do it tomorrow? You're Friday.
I'm here on Friday.
You're here on Friday, so we'll get you tagged out on Friday so you can knock this stuff out. Safe sleep procedures. If you were ever in the infant class under 1, just make sure that they're laid down on their back. Yeah, nothing added. You know, they can be in a sleep sack as long as it's not a homemade sleep sack. They can have a passy. You know, they can't have their bottles in bed. They have to be monitored, you know, should be touched every 15 minutes just to keep tabs on, do they feel like they have a normal temperature? Are they breathing normal? So you don't want to have it so dark that you can't see if someone's breathing normally. And at Westmore, it won't be dark at all. So that'll be easy. And then cots, you know, the kids should not be arranged face to face, but like face to feet, back and forth, like staggered. So if one child's head is this way, the other child's head needs to be the opposite, and that just keeps them from, you know, spreading germs while they're sleeping. And then enough space between each cot that you can easily walk through, walk between the cots. Developmentally appropriate practices you guys will do with, which you did today, the 10 ELDs, and then policies regarding discipline and supervision of children we did during the orientation. So we should be good there. We did it.